Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Mendoza Gaming, and we are back for, I think this is episode 4 of Enderal. In the last episode, we traveled to this location here, and whatnot. But, we're gonna get right back into this. It has been a few days since I have, played, so it'll be a little bit of a learning curve once again, just for a moment. But, regardless, we're gonna, I can't even talk right now, but we're gonna jump right into this and get everything working properly and making sure everything is gonna go as smooth as possible for this series. So with that said, let's jump right into this. We have to go ask him about the fever so we know what's going on with that. But just turned up my volume and let's go talk to him. Finn.
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself.
Who's the Black Guardian? Also, yes, I suddenly have this kind of fever. Do you have any idea what it could be?
Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root.
Grunt
That
root.
could be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
All right.
Now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well,
Correct.
if strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroots. Ah, here we go.
All right. So grunt root is a herb that helps me, or oh, it looks like okay. So he's gonna be making a potion. Oh, I hope he gives us the ingredients
So,
or
let's
something.
see. Sheer cap, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises, but...
Finn, the still.
Holy what the f-
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh, no. Oh, sod it.
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
that was insane.
You're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better.
So what was that explosion?
It'll help you.
I'm so confused about what that was.
See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take
Oh,
a look at
there we
that
go.
fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days.
Ouch. Thanks, but what in blazes just happened there?
What? You mean the still? Bad quality and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be.
But the explosion, the voices, they were yours.
Explosion? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dallers died in 8234.
That's kind of funny.
Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that?
What was it?
I could have sworn I saw something moving over there.
We're gonna die. Oh, yep. Oh. Oh, God.
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards.
What is going on?
They've hit me.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, he died.
do something, damn it!
Oh. Oh. That was an explosion. Okay, well, that's something that just happened.
Now would you look at that?
Did not see that coming.
Survivor has awoken.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are in my very own campsite. And before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into a thicket. Luckily enough, most of your injuries are only superficial, and I've already taken care of them. Your fever, though, is an entirely different story.
How do you know all of this? Where were you when they
Suffice it to
attacked?
say, I was on the perimeter. And no, I didn't help for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered like crazy, and two, I'm in a happy relationship with my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer for you, but I don't.
So he was taking the shit. My fever, do you know anything about it?
Yep, quite a lot, actually.
Okay.
You're suffering from first-degree Arcanist's fever. I'm quite surprised that the old apothecarius didn't see that, to be honest. You're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? And you're feeling unusually strong and dizzy at the same time? While drinking herbal potions leaves a, well, kind of a bitter feeling in your head?
Sure. It does, yes. Then this... I can't even pronounce that, I just heard it. Arcanist fever is responsible for these? Things I can suddenly do, the magic?
Yep. Your magical talent has broken free inside you. I don't have any myself, but I've worked together with enough Arcanists to know the signs. Simply put, what's happening is that your body can't cope with the magic. This isn't much of a problem at first, but if you don't do anything about it within the next couple of months, you'll find yourself running through the heartland naked, throwing fireballs at everything that moves. You'll lose your mind, to speak plain and all.
And all. But the fever can be treated, right?
Yes, of course. Though someone who's magically gifted will always react differently to certain situations than someone who isn't. As I said, some herbs will always worsen your fever, as will magically contaminated areas.
So this fever gets worse whenever I drink potions?
Among other things, yes. Just as being magically gifted can make a person powerful, it can also make them sensitive and prone to certain conditions.
Which makes sense.
Just don't overdo it sleeping in ruins or in the wilderness. Instead, set up a camp somewhere. Plus, as you've already said yourself, don't overdo it with potions.
And let's see, and how can I treat it with this? What happens if I do these things? How does the fever affect me exactly? See, he probably... Alright, so he probably does not know the answer to the first one. However, he might be able to answer this question, and how can I treat it with this grunt root extract? Is that possible? Essentially asking him if he knows the answer to that. Let's go with it.
No, that won't help you in the long run. What you need is ambrosia, a special mixture of herbs that can remedy the fever without any side effects.
Okay.
Every good alchemist
Ambrosia.
has that in stock, but it'll cost you.
And what about these visions? Well, that's what I'd call them. I have these kind of promotions. I don't even know. Pre-monetizations? I don't know what that word is. Pre-monetins. Anyways, of things which are about to happen, are they also a side effect of the fever? I'm gonna ask him about it.
No. Well, none that I know of. The only visions I ever had were those that come along with a good pipe of peace weed.
Weed.
You know
High as
what?
fuck.
Someone has to take care of your fever. And as it happens, I know someone who could.
Nice.
In return, I want you to tell me everything. How did you get here? And what did you do in that temple? And what exactly did you see in those visions?
Okay.
Can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you. And that makes me curious. So, healing for information. What do you say?
Okay, I guess I will... I kind of have to, so...
Then shoot. I'm eager to listen.
And... a backflash. Well, that was it.
I understand. My condolences for your loss. So that means you somehow survived this execution. And before you got washed ashore, you had this, this dream? In which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light.
Correct. Yes, but it wasn't just a dream. It was more like a memory. The temple I saw in it was exactly the same as the one in the valley, if you know what that means.
I hope so. So your magical outburst didn't happen slowly as it usually does, but all of a sudden after this near-death experience. and with it came these visions.
Correct.
Interesting.
I didn't actually say
I
that
know
because
how
of
absurd
that.
all this must sound, but somehow I believe you. Heck knows why, but I do. So, that means I'll introduce you to my employer. If anyone can help you, it's him.
I don't think I
There
trust your
is,
employer.
however, one thing with which I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can start our journey to Ark.
What is Ark? That is a very good question.
The capital of this country?
Okay, I assume so, but I
One
just wanted to
highest
make sure.
Towers of iron hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned.
Never.
Decaying, the ages surveying,
Guarded by the
and
Lord, blah, blah, blah,
and
blah.
so on and so forth. If you plan on staying in this land, sooner or later you'll see it with your own eyes.
Okay, so who is this employer of yours?
Curious. I like that. I work for the Holy Order.
Who's the Holy Order?
Yes, but as you might know, this is the realm of Malphas, the guardian of the Lightborn. And here, the Order basically reigns for him. It's both the spiritual and judicial center of this country, so believe me, you'll see for yourself soon enough.
Okay. Alright, let's get this done as fast as
There
possible.
are some things that need some explanation before we can get started, however. Where should I start?
The beginning?
I take it you've noticed that in the past 2.5 years, this world has fallen into political chaos, right? Civil wars, usurpers everywhere, you name it.
Correct.
And even though Enderal isn't directly affected by these wars going on everywhere, there are strange things happening here too. Take the Watirs, for example. There have been an unusual number of reports of wanderers being attacked by them in the open, which has never happened before. And the same goes for the Lost Ones, the living dead. Until 2 years ago, they were a rather rare magical phenomenon. But now every other corpse not properly cremated starts walking again as if it were the most natural thing to do. The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness.
Do you think that this chaos could be anywhere related to the rumors about the Lightborn's death? Everyone in Nithir... I still can't pronounce it. Narim? Talks about them.
Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true. And that there's a connection, yes.
Then you actually believe that someone did kill the Lightborn.
As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than false gods anyway.
Okay. What do the Enderalians think about that? I will get that. And here I thought Enderalians, I just can't pronounce that word, were the most pious people in the civilized world. Now let's go with this one.
Well, they usually leave the thinking to their holy order. And they, of course, deny everything. Even to talk about it as we're doing is considered a crime.
Oh,
But as much as I hate to say it, maybe
That's
it's
dumb.
better this way. At least for now. A spiritual crisis is the last thing this country needs at the moment.
yeah,
Please, don't take me as an example.
I already read
I've
that,
seen that a
so.
long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And this whole false deity theory isn't that new, after all. And
This is
seriously, let's say
probably
the
true.
Lightborn really are as mighty and omnipresent as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to magically smite me here and now for my insolence? The Lightborn were just powerful kings. No more, no less. But that's just how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Still waiting for the smiting.
Splendid.
You're
You
good.
never know. But we're digressing.
True, you mentioned something about a red madness.
Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds. Just a couple of weeks ago, for instance, there was a smith in Ark who slaughtered his entire family. He was
Ugh.
drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like, "Fear the light," while he was doing it. Or a young lady
This is
saved
true.
herself by setting her family estate on fire for no apparent reason. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen of them. That and the fact that the possessed's eyes glow red shortly before and during their deed has made people call it the Red Madness.
That's really interesting.
And just 3 days ago it happened again. Only this time it was a magister from within the Holy Order itself.
A magister.
Right, you're not from here. A magister's a kind of sage from the Holy Order, who teaches the young novices who are aspiring to become keepers or arcanists. Yarrow was his name, a man who had more than 60 winners on his back.
Wow. What did he do?
He killed 15 novices and himself. According to the only eyewitness to survive, he entered the teaching room as usual to give a lecture on alchemy. But instead, he gave a strange speech in which he explained that humanity is corrupt, void, as he put it. And his eyes started glowing, he locked the door, and... well, he tore himself apart with a magical explosion. You can imagine the kind of uproar that caused.
Yeah, no kidding. So what's your role in all of this? You said you work for the Order, but I take it you're not monk? You're no monk.
Well, I'm not exactly one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper.
Keeper.
I guess you could say my specialty is recovering things that have been lost. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do exactly that.
Okay.
They want to know how a highly intelligent man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And
As
also, if there's
well as a lot of
discernible
other
pattern how
people.
this malady, or whatever it is, chooses its victims.
In other words, you're searching for his motives. How could I help you with that? I don't know anything about this Yarrow.
True, but that's irrelevant. Yarrow grew up in a small village named Riverville, which isn't far from here. And according to some of the other wardens, he visited this area quite often after his partner's death. So it's quite possible we could find some clues around here. Shards of his past, if you like. I've already searched most of the area, but a second pair of eyes wouldn't hurt. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan. Where should I start?
For starters, I need you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred. He was
Alfred!
a friend of Yarrow's, and he might be able to tell us something worthwhile. Secondly, a boy from the village told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the water near a cliff to the east. Go there and see if you can find whatever it was he wanted to get rid of. I myself will have a look at the house Yarrow grew up in.
Okay.
Here, this is a map of the region. The blue dot over here is Yarrow's old house. And at the risk of sounding heartless, you should head back to the apothecary's camp. Maybe the bandits left behind some equipment. If there's nothing else, I'd say off we go. Let's shed some light on this Yarrow and his motivations. Meet me at his old house when you're ready. I'll be waiting there.
Okay. Alright, so if a quest objective is marked by one or more stars, they indicate the difficulty of said quests. And at the same time, the level you should have for the quest. So it'll be very easy, medium, hard. As you see on the screen. I don't really need to explain it that much, but okay.
Huh?
Alfred! Alfred! Alright, so there are quest objectives now. That is good. So this was find the strongback through into the sea near his house, and this is talk with childhood friend Alfred. I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably follow whatever is in the... Where's the journal? I don't even know. There it is. I guess I'll go jump into the sea first, and then talk with his childhood friend. So it is the right one. Oh, sorry. I had a yawn there. Alright, let's get going. Woo! So we finally have some story being developed, and, I don't know, it's seeming pretty interesting. This red fever, red mist, or whatever it is called, is very intriguing, to say the least. I'm interested to find out where it goes from there. Thought I heard voices. But, yeah, so far we are progressing fairly well. Did I go the wrong way, or am I going the right way? It looks like I just have to exit through here regardless, so... I think the hardest part... One sec. Ugh, that was a yawn. I think the hardest part about playing this is that, I can't collect anything. But other than not being able to collect things, I, whoa. Did not realize. Oh, I can't zoom in. Oh, I was playing Skyrim for a while. Ugh. Alright, this is not going over too well. So let me... I didn't realize this was... There we go. And then let's go ahead and... Whoop. Yeah, die, bandit! But, it's gonna be interesting to see where it goes from here. Whatever we find at, wherever we're going. Is that more armor? It is more armor. I'll go ahead and equip that. I think I have a longbow. I'll take the arrows. I guess I'll just take all of them. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it'll be interesting to see where all of this goes, from here. So far, it seems pretty intriguing. Oh, okay, this is where I was. It's only worth 5. I should probably take a sword. I don't know what I have in my inventory. Okay, let's find weapons, which is here. I have a knife. So the sword would be nice. Let me go ahead and take it. Is take, okay. Let's see. So that is the still. That's the explosion. So that was Carbos. Where is Kingmead? Let's go ahead and take that. Worst case scenario, we can sell it. And where did him? Oh, there he is. Finn! My brother, you're dead now, but shop steel arrows, huh? Alright. So what do we got in here? Can't take any of that, but I would love to. Alright, well, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. There's a chest here. Let's go investigate this chest. It's empty. So let's go ahead and walk. I think this is back where we came, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Actually, don't know for sure or not. Let's look at the map really quick. How do we... It would be nice not to head this way, but... Okay, don't look in that direction. Damn. That was some... What was that? Oh, it's just a crab. River crab, river crab. Empty? What kind of crap is that? Okay, put that away. But, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how everything plays out. That's what I was saying before. I kind of just stopped my thought entirely. But, we're gonna find out where our journeys take us in the future. It was not this way, that is for sure. Let's run back over to... Because I don't really know where I'm going just yet. I don't... The plant sap heals you. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Okay, so that's a healing station. But we need to figure out some way to get down into that lake river place. It was probably over this way. I wasn't paying attention. It's probably across that or something. I don't know. We're about to find out. But, oh, dun, 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 dun. It's actually pretty... This is a really nice environment. Do I have to load this? Yeah, it looks like I do. And with that said, it's kind of... It's a really cool area, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely interesting. I'm not sure where to go. But with that said, can I climb the ladder? And can't climb ladders. I would like to go up there. I'm gonna check to see if there's another path around the corner. See where that leads. I need to make sure my hard drive's working. I think so. Ah, okay, there was another path over here. So, literally going back. This was him, right? Yeah. Jasper? I don't know. Thistle. Is this another healing plant? No? Where are you? There you are. Come here. Wait, let me pull out, let me pull out a nice iron sword for this guy. Nice. Take that, punk. Alright, so... This is kind of like the... I'm going to reference Skyrim here, but it's essentially when you travel from wish you could collect that. But it's when you travel from Helgen? I can't remember exactly. What the Who's throwing rocks? What are you doing up there? Stop throwing rocks down here. Read, attention. Border of the protected lands. Behind this mountain pass, there will be no protection against pathless ones. Travelers beware of rock fall and assault. So someone was up there trying to throw rocks down at me. Goat! I should kill it. Oh, the goat attacks you! Oh my gosh! I didn't expect that. Okay. Goat skin! I'll take it. What is my carry weight again? 368. Wow, that's pretty high, actually. And let's continue! I'm hearing more rock falls. Who's throwing rocks? Knock it off! You can never get anywhere with these guys. Alright, I should actually, leave this episode here, because if not, I'm going to be going way over. This one's already a little bit over, but I'm aiming for 20 to 25 minute videos, sometimes 30. Like this one's probably going to be at the end, even after some editing. But, so we finally got some good story, we got some actual stuff going on, and that it's really convenient to have some insight on everything that's going on right now. So, in the next episode, we're going to find out what's in the water and what we find in the house, and then talk to Jasper. Jesper, it is Jesper. I thought that was an A for some reason. But then we'll talk to Jesper and see what happens from there. So, on that note, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, click subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and ring that bell so you can get notified of every time I upload. And on that note, I've been Mr. Mendoza Gaming. Before I finish off that last little part, go ahead and post in the comments down below what you think of this game, what you think of what's going on, and just everything in general. And I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. And on that note, for the second time, I've been Mr. Mendoza Gaming, and peace out.